YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually, and I help people awaken to the awareness around them. First, I want to start by saying that everyone didn't come here to wake up, and that's absolutely okay. But I make most of my videos for chosen ones, starseeds, and light workers, those who came here to wake up, or those who are waking up and having a spiritual awakening. But you are absolutely welcome to my channel, whoever you are, for whatever purpose you are here. Obviously, if you came here, you're here for a reason. So just have an open mind and just know that you are welcome. I'm just putting it out there, that everybody didn't really come here to wake up this lifetime. Maybe they come to wake up another lifetime or whatever their purpose is. But those who are chosen to wake up, I want to let the starseeds and chosen ones know out there that don't forget, open up your eyes. We all came here to the illusion world for a reason. And we came here to raise the frequency and put it back at its original frequency like it was before. And it's time that we wake up to our purpose here and begin to touch these lives the way we're supposed to touch these lives, and why we came here to do that. I also want to let people know that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. It absolutely is okay to not be okay. You're not always going to be okay, you know what I'm saying? So it's absolutely okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel emotions and anger or whatever it is that you feel at times. Just don't get stuck there. Pull yourself out of there. Don't stay there. But it's absolutely okay not to always be okay. Today, it came to my mind about forgiveness. So I decided I'd go ahead and make a video of forgiveness because, in my life, in the past, I've had a trouble with forgiveness myself. It's pretty tough to forgive others, especially if we don't understand why they did what they did, or why they hurt us, or why should we have to forgive someone that brought us so much pain upon our lives or stabbed us in our back. Maybe your family, maybe parents or family neglected you, or maybe someone cheated on you, maybe someone stabbed you in the back. Whatever the purpose is, or whatever happened to you, you have to understand that forgiveness is for your own life. We really have to practice. We should practice the act of forgiveness for ourselves. And we also need to forgive ourselves as well, because we can be really hard on ourselves. We all fuck up, and we all do shit that we don't maybe understand ourselves. Maybe it's for a reason to learn, or maybe it's just something that we picked up a habit and keep doing to others. But we really need to forgive ourselves as well, and not be so hard on ourselves, so that you can forgive yourself and move on. And it's best to forgive others for yourself as well. Forgiveness is really good to do, because in the long run, you don't want to create any psychological or mental fucked up shit in your head, because of what happened to you for not ever forgiving someone or ever forgiving yourself, or whatever the circumstances were. Some of us, we can pick up the pieces and just fucking move on, and some of us are neutral with forgiveness and numb to it and shit. Some of us say, fuck this shit, I'm not forgiving you, and it's like, it's not easy for me to forgive you. I don't understand why you did what you did to me, or why you hurt me, or why this happened, or why did they neglect me, or whatever the situation is that you're facing. Or if someone passed, why did they leave me here? Especially in that situation, I know it's pretty tough, because we all love those who leave us, but we have to understand that we're all here temporarily, and one day we all have to go. Whenever it's our time, when time is up here, we have to go. Everybody has their own temporary human experience here, and so you got to understand that if you'll miss those people, but they're always with you, and they're always around you more than you may ever know. And the act of forgiveness is very important, because these days, I don't believe that people actually forgive. Like I said, it was hard as fuck for me to just forgive people. Some situations took a little longer than others, But I know that when I was holding on to not forgiving and holding on to grudges and wanting this person to feel like I felt, or whatever my situations were, I was only hurting myself and, making myself more crazier. And every time I would see that person, I had everything under the sun to say bad about them. That's another thing. Instead of wishing bad or feeling bad or cursing them out bad or whatever, just rechange your words into more positive things. Like, what? I love that person. No matter what they've done to me, I forgive them. I love them. You know what I'm saying? They my best friend. You got to do whatever you got to do for yourself, reverse it. Don't feel so much anger toward it or toward them. A lot of people don't even know why they hurt others, Sometimes we got to understand that we are all human. I cannot talk today for some reason. We are all human, so everybody acts the way they act for whatever reasons they are facing. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe they're struggling, or maybe they just point blank don't even like you because you're always happy, or whatever the situation is. A lot of people that carry hate and push off so much ugly stuff toward people and negative energy toward others is because they don't like themselves. They don't love themselves, and they just push that shit on you. So you should be careful who you have around your life. And forgiveness is really great for yourself as well, because so you can heal, and so that you don't keep allowing those same type of energies to enter your life. You should be careful who you allow in your life, in your circle, to get to know who you are, who you let into your heart. And so you really should be careful who those people are. And that's why it's really good to forgive them. Forgive people for yourself, because if you don't forgive them and you don't heal this, in time you'll keep allowing the same type of energies to come in and ruin you, and then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse for you. So you might as well handle that shit up front. Don't force yourself with it. I would advise you to take your time with it as anything else. Work at your timing and accept the fact of what they did. Sit with those feelings, sit with those emotions, sit with that pain, and sit with that anger. Another thing that works is to get a piece of paper out. Whoever hurt you that you are trying to forgive, put that shit on paper, as if they were standing right in your face. Dear such and such, this is what I want to do to you. Woo, 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 woo. Whatever, this is what you done to me, and I'm going to get your ass back. Whatever you would tell that person, the feelings that you feel, put it on paper. And then when you're done with that, right, do that letter to each of one of those people who are hurting you, or who've hurt you, or put you in this situation where you need to forgive. Whatever the case is, write it on that paper, tear it up, or burn it, and get rid of it, and let it go. Forgive, forget, and let go, and move on for yourself. Because one day, remember what you did, to get where you are when you do heal this stuff, and you forgave people or whatever, and you also forgive yourself for whatever reasons your circumstances are, to whoever you are that I'm talking to. Just remember what steps you took, so that you can pass that on to other people that may need your help in the future to know how to forgive. Like, people might ask you, how did you do it? How did you forgive such and such for what they done to you? Or how did you forgive yourself for what you did? How could you do that? How could you just sweep it under the rug and move on like if nothing ever happened? So that you can explain these things to others to help them heal from whatever circumstances or situations they find themselves in, and they know that you've been in that situation, and they know you can help them. Or if you're just speaking to the world and you want to touch lives, you can remember what it is that you did, so that we can hear about it. We'll love to hear about it, and so you can heal people that need to hear that. Because forgiveness is really, really hard. It's really hard, because we sit there and rethink that shit for years, months, days. Some people die not forgiving others, So you have the power to do this for yourself, and just know that you got to put the act into forgiving for your own life, or you'll keep creating the same problems into your life and accepting those same energies into your life that keep hurting you for whatever reasons you allow them to hurt you for. It's really for yourself. You want to change your life up in that area with all that. It really mess up you psychologically and mentally. It really fuck you up later on to keep holding those grudges like that. Just let it go for yourself, and know that as you work on it in time, it will all work out for you. And don't let anyone else do that to you again. Begin providing yourself with a leadership role and leading the way, so that others can learn how to forgive as well. It's a tough thing to do, but we got to do it for ourselves so that we can move on. And I just wanted to come on here and talk about forgiveness today and put it out there, because like I said, I'm on my channel speaking about things I experienced in my journey that was tough, and I want to come on here and share these things with you all time to time as I make my videos as much as possible, so that you could kind of get where I'm coming from and know that what I'm speaking to you about is from experience. These are things that I've absolutely experienced in my own life, for my own self, so I do know how it feels, and also every step of the way, the things that you overcome and accomplish brings you power in the end. It's just another step of power that you gain, and that's why we face these things in our lives, to overcome them and gain the power that's there for us to gain, and don't have to repeat that same thing over again to just move on. So, I'm really wishing the best for you all out there. Y'all stay woke out there. And Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually checking out. Love y'all.